July 18, January 18,
So
March
we've told
18.
you before. Just tell never heard.
We've said several things.
I probably should. But Teresa, now there's rules in my childhood first church. Number one, you cast any dirt on number 10, not any. Just for Luke chapter now. It's fun. The time I took from college back French, our BS choir, all fifths and went and we Saturday night sang on the morning. And I made a canner and a couple boys at Teresa's family this night. So Canner of my friend, he Bob, you got to tell us about the little boy and give us a story who was Christian, do something like that. I love it because those boys said, I ain't negative to say, but young. Those three of my friends that just was driving something. But looked at Steve, boring child or new. I thought, I don't know if I thank God, but I should say. All right, we're after night. Luke chapter, we finished morning with the story. Jesus healed and put the dead as he lunged it and saw that full translation to see in his rhyme, sitting at Jesus, then about just foolish news. And he goes that Jesus' journeys were picked on verse 40, were aimed up that when Jesus returned, people badly believed him. They were all waiting. Now, this is dark craft, the fact that men lost wine, who owned kept a swan, left for tracking Jesus where they were. Jesus strode out our hood. Sure enough, Jesus head back Capernaum, and the crowds are excited there. Nice to be with him, isn't it? That all of us be welcome and somewhere we're not. Fair, all of us go somewhere we're preached. It's nice to feel when you're with a friend. Go into water, I says, when water, and if you did, you can enjoy it. And what did you see? You right it. I had to win half a sweet visiting up in Omen and just in the shock based therapy. You do things that can get through, therapy. Let's just I had died down for to the tea and guy door was the manager of the last years. Just for and thought I was home and man. He would just crowd the hands going on. I was like, off now. It's good. I know you, but see a great lady walk around and he's real proud. Had the best visit. So thing when you welcome where it's so Jesus and walk right outside of him. Older man Jared. Now I got a tree in high school. I did that study at my church. He on this and he got this and he timing he pronounced Harris, taught him Briss. I didn't remember anything else. I said that because I was set with him just all night. Just me. Who would know how to pronounce this? And then I announce the name all the time. Crash talk, brother. But first, it's Jared. All right. Jesus, what do we know about Jared? The rule synagogue. He fell on Jesus' feet and thought he would come. His house. He said words about verse 3. This is a rule of the synagogue. Now, if you equate rule of synagogue pastor, grossly representing what's on here. Jared's not a pastor since we asked today. He was like rector of facilities. He was a facility manager. He charged wasn't necessarily spiritual charge. Administration church. Now there are the churches of pastor administration, abilities, kind of thing. Harris was a pastor, he was not a spirit leader, he was a administrative leader. He ruled the synagogue and fell down Jesus. Now it's being played words seen, but as right, he used usually word that Jesus fell down. It's not words used when we people fell down worship Jesus. It's a very different word. It's almost sex term. It's the idea that accuracy deflect, but doesn't worship different of it. Now he was down in need of Jesus. It's in him. Beside him that come to his house. And I invite over, isn't it? I like taste my house kind of eat. Come over some. Tuesday was 40. Didn't say 8:65. The door's open. Not tonight. No, not tonight. Tell them a lot over that time. But it's interesting that Jesus don't worship. He hasn't and what agenda does come out. Now, multitudes are everywhere. What salvation? 40. For he had one leader, 12 salvation. He lay it in. But as went people throng him. Most interesting, isn't it? What motivates you to do things to do? Why you do things you like to think people have remote. We like people for the his pure motivation. Man's for his child. It's in play on the also trying to do eat in one only order. It's the word monogenes. You've heard a lot of teaching. It's the name expression that uses John chapter 3, verse 16. He refers to God of the world that he his only begotten, his one of his nine begotten son. Same language, it's the same vivid pictures being here. There's water. Now, we know why it's different. Well, couldn't another water. We don't know. He had children who perished. His was not able between couldn't have kids. Who knows motivation? This we're placing some heart as a daughter. His only one he's got. The Bible says he's death. Boy, nothing more urgent than a child. Just children's hospitals number one. I mean, kids more handle. And a parent, a sick child, and all you hear in the story. There was Churi in 7, a servant. This is just the word. And was in chapter 7, the woman's only son was in his funeral bear, and as they were passing through, Jesus out, a young leap out of his ass. Dory built this crazy man too is all in his mind. I've done he's died. Jesus, please come to my son. Please, clown. Well, wrong's over. Then we interrupt. Now I want to get that verse 3 through 8. Wonderful life of Jesus. We talk about son. We don't have time to deal all of the night. I want you to literalize, use Mark's time is full of where you a story. There's another story that President Bush told me. Then he comes and closes out the story. Now, you're surprised this. Ephesians think food, but often who has sandwich. Remember when Mark's going to there's been a journal about Mark's sandwich where Mark starts with bread, he's a meat store, and he packings it off with bread. Typically a tooth or a pen or keyword fresh that's in Luke 8, the 6 weeks that daughter out 12, and the one had you for 12 years. So the 12 is kind of lynch pulls these stories together. Time and let us about the blood. We won't be Sunday because we're talking about 2.5 minutes. And I'm going to some spirit case you and me, Eli. Come back in the morning, 10 o'clock. We're going to talk for about 3 minutes. Killing you. Now, we skip to verse 9. Oh, my goodness. How they're speaking. And while Jesus is with them the blood, there comes one from the descendant's house. And he's to him, daughter dead. Don't trouble master. The crowd of people, wrong is umbered. Their sign is to get this house for the most pat reason. Sick child. Don't you freak child. Don't you end what? Hey, we'll go talk. We'll go collect. My child is sick. And in the next crowd, Jared up and from a deceased servant coming out and serving and feed it. Gets sick. Jared, sir, don't have Jesus more. Your little she's dead. Don't Jesus. Now we've talked about the story last night. Mary leaves this Lazarus sick. About to take Lazarus, she was already physically dead. Jared had no faith, whatever it is. God, just as a word. We see he that just could touch his daughter. He believed Jesus to some credit, but he was limited at this moment, and now his attendance exaggerated. No hope. You ever forgot empty? Oh, wait on the eye, Jordan. You can know heart beating. You're turned ass down. Every inside just kind of is all good. You're not even skinned. You don't want to go up a crowd. Just thought else happened. You utterly scared defeat. Jesus up Somerson. Jesus said, "Not leave on," and she shall hold. But there's a sin in that right there. In fact, I'm a lot of night we talk about these three questions. What is he saying? Not, but only, and she made whole. And when he did that, verse 1 tells, he self-commanded and accepted Peter, James, John, father, mother, maiden, all to build her. Now, weep is appropriate in time of grief. And in Jesus, the way is something that most of us have never experienced. But when is lifestyle people. You the loudest cry you've heard that on arrows, and that way is Middle East. When you have death culture, the more raised person worth of the older there's get. Had a ship doctor's good wife, Levis, and asked where could come to the station church. And we said, huh? It's culture Wales at church. And I went, who kept Wales? She said, no. Keeper, Wales. I went, I really understand talking. So she so I was grateful to go over to Preston and say, Pat, I have a question. You? Preston, I'll help you. Said, we would like Wales. We'd like permission to come to the cat during the invitation. Brother said, well, he loved. I don't know the necessary, is it? He said, thank you for no. And shuffled. And they have the weight, the motion, but they won't control. Should understand is a cultural thing we get in this verse. Not only great for lose child, but the concept of being to the degree because that's what culture is. Now, we cultural, we do it, don't we? Yeah. We got our right. Have you ever been asked at a funeral where the lid was on the skid? And it messes your mind, huh? You see, why is lid open? And are the word compilation is the half, right? I don't care where it's a shoe. We don't wear any underneath half the lid matter. We're okay. There are parts of the tree where the lid is there's something because there's a inside glass plexi lid. There's certain culture around the world where things do with it just cute. There are cultures that die immediately in their body. Worried about disease and action and spread. One of the true things Jesus would wear. So we see him pick up if you will. They're way. Jesus said, not. He is not dead, but you might part of, but there's a significant liberal sirs who are that this was not because it said sleeping. All generated dead, Jesus night out, she's just sleep. There's probably some comb. Jesus put some arms on her and snap out of it. You had a adult like to carry people and they find out a stick story, and that's real. Jesus all deals with her, not just limited physically. Body dead, but she asleep. In fact, if you leave that, really pay attention to verse 3. They laughed to school. No, she dead. Did they all think she dead? Yeah, they did. Made fun. He made her go. Don't dead. I mean, the girl dead. Jesus saying sleep. What's wrong with him? Been there. Been wrong. Something fun. Jesus wrong. Making fun. Scorn. Read that. Look at verse. They him scorn. Knowing she was dead. Set of H is dead. Notice what. Put them out. Took her by the hand and consent. Made us. One of these, I read just serious unpeople Bible. This is in raw. We don't know girl name, but the story is powerful. Jesus know her name. He knew name. He said, lady, I'd be a little bit out here. What do you 12-year-olds heard? You go to the sweet person. We'll call you in the home. I came to you. I'll call you Lou and Sylvia. I'd call you Miles. It's not a good question. Well, I nicknamed her, but good, right? I'll swear. Young lady. He takes a hand. Notice altering Jesus. He touched the dead. And remember this, we were talking, man, too, how we among the dead, you're so only clean. If you're so young, you can't go to God. If you ain't in God, worship. And you got a long process to clean. And that's fun and out of nice in the ultimate. But you under Jesus, I'll set the girl dead. However, she's about to be dead. All dark. What happened? Her scream again, and she rose straightway. And Jesus, only a person produce this girl image. She's hungry. Been sick, got a sick, but need to strength. Get the girl to eat. Now, if you believe is healed, people don't. Jesus, her back, she's healed, eats. And her parents touched. And this is them that should not know what was well. Obviously, the whole news dead. They failing her. He walked back to the place with other. Guess the whole town knows alive. What Quay chain times dead, she was alive. Just went to this. Now, I think there's somewhere about what happens when she comes out. I've talked to this morning the different what does when in. Jesus does when in. And she enters this house where death is being not separated, being acknowledged, honored. He leaves and lunch, little girl, laughing. Tells them not a month. Now again, the gospel mark you'll never not marking, which is about a more resistance of Jesus Christ and no way. Don't everybody up and get all up or they came the called the medic seeker. Some of them Jesus was to sway people from that he was Messiah. Let's take my position as Jesus was trying to them down. No, they could do who he was. He just was in school. Now you were in chapters all about 16 where in the crowd overwhelmed Jesus is all the great rules and they hey, let Jesus king and we'll destroy the king. He's will tear of us. He says, no, it's now. They own school. Not what gadget. I'm not be your king. And the crowd just in a bunch away from her. Was that John 6? He said back 6. That is for New Testament. They conscious. He wasn't going to be the way he wanted to be king. He had a plan. He had a children. Jesus with them fan. There's a couple important needs tonight. Just look here. Story boy tell him. It's his little back. Out to the dog the next. Burying her. Very well. It's my girl. She need like dead. Why? She thought she ignored. It's my girl, but we got you to fur. That's what she grabbed the hand. Sweet stuff. And she was dead. Now she alive. There's a couple of important lessons tonight. One. Feel most hope. Look to Jesus. Now, whether it's true understood who Jesus was, or Jared just go after the potential possibility that made Jesus a work, we know. But it takes when life seems hopeless, turn to this. Now, maybe you won't hear the girl. Maybe fix the problem the way she would your problem. Look to Jesus. Jesus had an answer. I figured out strength. Jesus, right? Guess what? You've got all that you need. Power and authority given to heaven and the word. Lift you. And Italy. When you are not your wits, but what every one of you assumes, you have hope to Jesus. You don't know what everything that thing that hoped out of Jesus. Tell about specific individual with the one we can share tonight. What's wrong with people? Hundreds of I don't know people lost Jesus. Jesus didn't enter everyone that. And maybe you feel like you're one of those. I'm in a crowd. I'm not to connect. I'm trying not to let him I need. I'm not to trust. They're just days where everything turns to me. Just days where I feel isolated. I feel alone. And I need just to focus on me for and always like viruses are getting away. You've been there. You're if you haven't. What I tonight? Still true. Why the one was that dead then made the miracle? And Jesus urged this telling could not from him because raised from the dead. But it's the hurt we can esteem. If now I understand things. No matter how it, don't. Oh, but Pat, nothing to go away. Always discouraged. It's like God's to be blessed all my friends, and He's been me. What? He has not gotten. The representatives crowd day got a healing on estimation. Yaris wanted a girl he had no idea Jesus could from the dead. One with the blood just wanted an ounce of hope. We'll just when we deal with next week. She got answers aren't enough. In trouble everywhere. Pastor from Louisville. We travel a lot and did Bibles together. And good looking guy. Gift talents asked her. And go there and see an answer. The horrible retreats doing 90s kind of regimented meant that guess for their life have some small as a key. They've been curbed everything preaching and he's. Can I just real on you? And I don't know if shares, but for the last 30s, whenever like I'm the crowd, Jesus talking. Whenever I miss something, just don't what. Next boy here, us was popular in the 80s, and I hear singing drives me because just I could hear else sing. It's just heard in Rick's. And answer aren't enough. Here's Jesus. He is more than an answer to your prayer. Answers aren't enough. There Jesus. Answers aren't enough. Is there. get up and ease on my that I find at your feet, because still Jesus, he forgot me. He loves the pity I'm having, loves by pain I'm through. He is there. I want to ask, trusting? You trust the crowd in a way. You trust when it sees that not thing away. When your hope, trust. Seem helpless. You can stay. He is there. I ask your heads what you would, and just when our music comes, a temptation, I want to encourage you tonight. I don't know where on your side, what you're going, what issues, what pain, sorrow, what problem, issue, struggle. Anyone in the crowd, there's somebody that's something to see over, and I just say it, and I'm going to sing it in your voice. I'm here. It's aren't enough. There's just Jared's dead. I'm done. Just is done. Do you know? Have you prayed and trust him, not your redeemed Savior, but do you stay when bowed away? Trust when hope seems on. Do you think that? Maybe you're not sincere, you know Jesus. You can't trust him, you don't. You can't say that if he's not. You people trust him, the true God. Is there? I don't know what's hurt tonight, or hurting you tonight, sorrow, struggling, or what trade going through, or pain you're honoring. But you trust him. Not ain't the way back. And not ain't the way hope. And times the answer's being that